Unconstitutional. It's why a Rhode Island dentist is suing the state after he was denied a COVID vaccine exemption. The litigation filed Friday led to a federal hearing this afternoon. 12 News reporter Brittany Schaefer spoke to the doctor today and has more on where this case stands. Brittany?
Well, Mike, Dr. Stephen Scully has been out of work for 4 months due to the state's vaccine mandate for healthcare workers. He tells us he has Bell's palsy, but the state denied him a medical exemption. Rhode Island's governor and interim health director are being sued for a, quote, unreasonable and arbitrary mandate.
Not the way I like to roll. I've never sued anybody.
Dr. Stephen Scully was forced to shut down his oral surgery practice October 1st due to the healthcare worker shot mandate. Scully tells us he has Bell's palsy and there are unknown risks with the vaccine, but he was denied medical exemption. He says he has worked throughout the entire pandemic without the shot and exceeded cleanliness guidelines. He tells us he never defied the compliance order, but it's unfair.
They're actually letting COVID positive vaccinated healthcare workers into the system, but not unvaccinated healthcare workers who are COVID negative. That's insanity.
After battling the state for months, he's now taking them to court. The National Civil Liberties Alliance, based in Washington, D.C., filed the lawsuit on his behalf. This afternoon, a virtual federal hearing was held. Scully says he is now waiting for the judge to make a decision. Earlier today, he had a hearing with the Department of Labor and Training regarding why he is being denied all unemployment benefits.
I was stunned when he said, you could apply for a job at Walmart. If I paid into the system as a state of Rhode Island citizen for 34 years, and the state is preventing me from working, I should be able to collect unemployment.
And we are waiting to hear back from the state about an exact expiration date for that vaccine mandate. We did reach out to the state and health department regarding the lawsuit today multiple times, but they say they are not able to comment on pending litigation. Live in the newsroom, I'm Brittany Schaefer, 12 News.
Tonight, we're awaiting a decision on a lawsuit filed against the governor and Department of Health. The suit, which was filed by a Cranston dentist, all centers around the state's vaccination requirement for healthcare workers. 12 News reporter Brittany Schaefer tells us about the legal fight live in studio. Brittany?
Well, Shannon, Dr. Stephen Scully has been battling this healthcare worker mandate since it started back in October. He tells us he has never sued anyone and is not an anti-vaxxer. He just wants to get back to work.
I really had no choice.
Dr. Stephen Scully has been out of work for 4 months, but says it's not voluntary.
I want to get back to work. I feel like I've abandoned my patients, my staff, and even my profession.
The longtime oral surgeon was forced to shut down his practice due to the state's COVID shot requirement for healthcare workers. Scully says he has Bell's palsy and was denied medical exemption even while having virus antibodies.
If I took the vaccine now, there's an increased risk. And the risk is unknown, but it definitely is significant. The risk of developing a permanent Bell's palsy or facial paralysis is something that I don't need to take.
After battling the state for months, he's now taking them and Governor McKee to court. The National Civil Liberties Alliance, based in Washington, D.C., filed the suit on his behalf. This afternoon, a virtual federal hearing was held. Scully says he is now waiting for the judge to make a decision. He tells us he never defied the compliance order. He is challenging it based on science.
The unconstitutionality of it, the unreasonable nature, and the fact that it's arbitrary at this point. And I'm asking that they recognize acquired immunity and recognize the science going forward so that others in my position can get back to work as well.
And we did reach out to the state and health department multiple times today, but they say they are not able to comment on pending litigation. Live in studio, I'm Brittany Schaefer, 12 News.